Over the last few years, we've seen some real controversy in terms of the composition of Major League Baseballs. In fact, I actually did a deep dive last season on how the ball, back then, was almost certainly dead. And much like I predicted in that video, by the end of the season, things had normalized. But needless to say, I also didn't have any insider info that would have shed a little light on what was going on with the ball itself. However, this season, even when accounting for the crazy start last year, it's actually gotten far worse, with the craziest difference ever recorded between the real-world numbers being posted by the league and the expected ones, with margins like -8 in average, -12 in WOBA, and a ridiculous, mind-breaking -27 in slugging. Most years, these numbers range from 2 to 4 points of variance. We've never seen anything close to numbers like I just mentioned. And it's adversely affecting individual players too, like Ben Rice, who should be hitting 294 right now with a 559 slug, yet sits at real-world marks of 227 and 460. Or Corey Seager, who the metrics say has been cheated out of nearly 150 points of slug. And of course, the most obvious example, who I just made a video about recently in this regard actually, Juan Soto, who's rocking a 247 batting average with a 455 slug, when the models predict he should be at 309 and 611. These are ludicrous discrepancies, and again, downright unprecedented. Most years, the most unlucky hitters might lose 80 points off their slug and 30 points off their average, not 150 and 70. But you see, the issue is you never really get straight answers from Major League Baseball on this kind of stuff. Just vague statements that imply something might be going on. But, courtesy of a veteran player who's actually still playing, we just got a confirmation that the balls are indeed different than usual, in a manner that's making them certifiably dead. Andrew McCutchen tweeted a couple days back, "I was told by a rep for MLB that the balls are indeed different this year. They stated higher seams, which produces more drag, causing baseballs to not travel as far as they should. When asked why, I was told every baseball is hand-sewn, so no baseball is the same. When I asked if there was something that can be done about correcting the current performance of this year's baseball, I was told there was nothing that can be done about it this season, but they are working hard on getting to the bottom of why the seams are higher. So yeah, you're not wrong, Ben," which was a response to a Twitter post where someone was pointing out Juan Soto was yet again robbed by the dead ball phenomena. That's about as primary a source as you can get, so I don't doubt the information, which also fully lines up with the numbers. With that being acknowledged, I find myself frustrated as a fan that this is happening, as it's robbing some of my personal favorite players of a significant portion of their season. And while I am happy they're working on it, none of these guys get that time back. I guess all we can do now is hope they figure out whatever's going on sooner rather than later, so they can mitigate this problem's overall impact. Now, thank you so much for watching, and please remember that if you ever see anything you'd like to see detailed in the Made the Cut video, whether that be a specific play, player, or narrative surrounding a team or something, feel free to reach out to my email, basebpoet@gmail.com, and if I do end up using your idea, I'll of course give you a shout out. Thank you so much once again, and I'll see you in the next one.